Ooh, perfect. Okay. I was having issues with Firefox. Okay. All right, Capricorn. So here's the deal. I think that I will also just make an overview when I post these videos. But y'all are the second read here tonight. I did Virgo first, and I forgot. And it irritated my soul that I forgot that this is the first of the month. And so this will be a love read, but I didn't do a love read for them. So I'm just going to go with the flow of the first read. So please forgive me ahead of time. All right. It's been a lot. So, but that ain't no excuse. Okay. Because what you've been doing, you're supposed to remember what it is that you've been doing. And if it's like clockwork, because this is like clockwork, right? Whatever, I'm being hard on myself. Let me give myself grace. Okay. Calm down. All right. So let's see here. What do you have here for Capricorn? The first card is Sacred Space, Nematona, Golden Opportunity, Yamaya, Vesta, Home, Purification. All right. Infinite Supply, and Endings and Beginnings. Okay, so just like it's kind of they went Virgos were going through some type of transformation, but that endings and beginnings does have to do with a cycle being complete, a phase being over. There may be some residual energy or some things that put you in a space of thinking that it's not over, it's not done. It is when you say it is, and you just move according to the new plan, right? But let's get into it. So we have sacred space here, create an altar or visit a place to connect with the divine. Very important. Maybe you haven't been meditating the way that you used to, or maybe you never have and you need to pick up on that. Just creating a sacred space in your home, your office, your car. If you are into that type of living, everything is sacred. Okay. But they want you to really take some time out to spend time, you know, consulting with the divine is what I feel like this is. Okay, because you also have purification falling right under that card. The way that I pulled them out, the first three at the top, the second layer is under those three cards. So with this purification, it's like you have to take time out to really cleanse and detox, pull yourself back together or something like that. But let's start clarifying, what is this sacred space? Because when we also, the more that we go into sacred, okay, so here's the thing. The more that we go into sacred space on a regular basis, you can usually tell when people do that, right? There's a certain energy about them, right? There's a certain calmness about them. There's a certain sense of peace about them, serenity, tranquility. There's a certain sense of not easily, infiltrated type of thing, right? And so what happens is that the more that you go into sacred space, you know how to remain calm when you are out in the world and having to deal with so many things, not taking certain things personal, not allowing people to, crowd your space. Okay. Something like that. All right. Let me see here. What is this sacred space for Capricorn? Okay. The Page of Pentacles. It may be that, you have been doing a lot, moving around a lot. This will ground you here. So, yeah. So this will ground you. This is like getting into a space of grounded energy, taking time out to read your journal, read some type of possibly things that uplift your spirit, because sacred space has a lot to do with the spiritual energy and allowing the body to rest so that the spirit, all right, can communicate with you in a type of way that will allow for you to reorganize, right? Restructure, get grounded. Okay. Yeah. Because with that Page of Pentacles, I also feel as though, maybe some of you have occupants in your home who are destroying your peace in some type of way, right? And that can be something as small as a person eating the leftovers. That can be something as small as someone listening to music and the type of music that you don't like to hear, or listening to music and it's kind of loud, but it's not loud to them, but it's loud to you. It can be anything that, can mess with your peace. So you have to be mindful of that. But I also feel as though there's something here about grading. So there's a grading system that you are going into, whatever that means. It may be that, taking into account who you deal with and how you deal with people. How much time do you have in your schedule for certain things? I know coming into this year, I even received an email from one of my websites. They have a blog they send out, and they were saying that, the first of the year is when people really, things are out of whack, because it's like they have to pick up and catch up from a 4-day being off and catching up on emails and their work or what have you. But there's proper planning that beats piss poor performance, right? So there's proper planning that is in place before that even happens. But sometimes things can still be a little wonky, because even though you create a space where you pay more attention to detail, doesn't mean that other people are. So then they infiltrate your space with their out of order, right? And that's what happens oftentimes. So let's just see. Clarify this Page of Pentacles. This may be an offer coming in as well, or making an offering. What is this Page of Pentacles? The Seven of Cups. To get in tune with your emotions and opportunities that are presented, and get a balance out the way that you are viewing things that may be in your space. Because with that Seven of Cups, it's like there's an old pattern of behavior connected to what you give your emotions to that may have been unhealthy. So you want to look into that a little more. I also feel like with this Seven of Cups, it could be that there's some clarity that needs to be set in stone. So there's something that needs to end in order for you to really continue to move forward, right? Some of you may be in a space where there are a lot of things that are reminiscent of your teenage years or your early 20s, if you're older than early 20s as well. Or maybe you're just in that space where this is reminiscent of something that happened when you were younger than your teens or 20s. And you have to, go into your sacred space to get some type of clarity. Let the sun set on certain things that you thought that you wanted. All right. Then you have the golden opportunity. Important doors are opening for you. And it's important that you walk through them. That's why they want you to go into that sacred space first, so that you can make the proper decision. Because there may be something presented to you that may not be in alignment with your assignment. So you need to go back into your sacred space and get in tune with your star player, so that you can really have more of a command over your life, so that you'll have the clarity that is necessary for you to make decisions instead of being standoffish. Maybe you have a water moon or a water Mars. What is this golden opportunity? What information do you have for Capricorn here? The Fool. This is something that's going to be freeing. This is also this opportunity that's being presented. You may not be well versed in what it is that is being presented to you. It may come out of nowhere. And the thing about this is that, they want you, like, this may be a huge leap compared to the other opportunities that were presented, the other things that you've been doing and how you've been doing them. It may be a huge leap. And it's important that you, go in and, unleash your adventurous side. You can't have all of the information all at once. But with that Fool card, that has a lot to do with, making a decision to, it's like you're open to this growth. You're open to this opportunity. You prayed about it. You meditated about it. You have a number of different directions that you could possibly go in a certain situation. And there's this one thing that comes out of nowhere that is like, will give you like a new beginning. Now, I do feel that there may be something here with, I was about to say amniotic fluid, but it's the belly button. It's either the belly button or the belly button is the solar plexus. A little bit above the belly button is the solar plexus. I think that this is going to be something that you feel really enthusiastic about. You're going to be optimistic, but you may be a little fearful, but I wouldn't be scared if I were you. Okay, so you may be choosing between two people, a Queen of Swords and a Queen of Cups, man or a woman. What is this Fool card? The Two of Wands. You're going to be spiritually led to this. There's a strong, out of the options that you have, the decision that you need to make is going to be clear as day that you get 2 confirmations, right? How many more confirmations do you need? It's like you're going to get 2 confirmations. It's going to be confirmed twice that this is the thing to do. This is the opportunity presenting itself. This is closer to your heart than you know. Clarify this Fool card and this Two of Wands. The Page of Wands. All right. This is something that is has to do with, your creativity, inspiration, but this is spiritually driven. Wands are very, very spiritual. And I feel as though with this Page of Wands, it's like you're going to be an apprentice or learning something new. Excuse me. Like I said, go into it with that childlike enthusiasm, because you don't have all of the information that you feel as though you should be privy to. A glass house. A glass house. Wow. Okay. So a woman materialized in this card. I don't know if you can see her. She right there. A woman materialized in that card. I've never seen that woman there. This may be an ancestor or it's like this has been waiting for you. Whatever this opportunity is, it's been waiting for you. This was protected. Yep, it's nighttime. The right time to do these reads, I guess. All right. Let me see if she wants to say something. This is someone that had a lot of grace. This is someone who was very spiritual. This is someone who was very modest in her appearance. May have been a cook. I get bakery. I get chef. But I feel like it's a high priestess or a priest. But I think it's a woman. The Hermit. Maybe they were a Virgo. But this is someone who lived in solitude, or someone who comes to you when you are in solitude and gives you guidance. The Lovers and the Four of Pentacles. Keep things to yourself. And let's go ahead and go into the Home card, because they want you to keep things to yourself. Even when it comes to you needing clarity, you may have to go back into that sacred space. Your household situation is improving, either with a move or a healthy change in the occupants. Someone may be wanting to move in, or there's a lot of strong energies in your home. All right. It's like your home. I feel like your home is very sacral chakra-ish, right? I guess you can look up the house number and see how that relates to your situation and the things that you've gone through when you moved there. It's sacral chakra-ish. So it's very warm. It's very nurturing. You feel at peace in this place, but they do want you to cleanse it as well as yourself, right? With that purification card. But let's go ahead and clarify. I feel like not a lot of people can possibly come to your home, or if they do come to your home, it's hard for people, whatever type of space this is that you live in. It's not easy for people to leave their bad vibes, because they don't be there long enough anyway. Because the bad vibe that they brought in with them is the one that tells them, we got to go. This is not safe for us. This is too comforting. This is too nurturing. This feels too much like a womb. Okay. And, there are people, these types of people may be people who had very, very not so healthy relationships with their parents, basically, or their mother. What is this Home card? Ace of Wands. Somebody communicating with you about your home situation, or like I said again, I think somebody may want to move in. I don't know if I said that earlier, but you may be relocating, or just there's an improvement. There's a message that you are receiving about your home or a home. You may have really been in a space where you handed things over. I know in the I Ching, there's a card called the Cauldron, which you sacrifice something to gain. It could be self-sacrifice. Maybe you went on a fast and sacrifice food for a while, or whatever this is. What is this Ace of Wands? It is communication. I feel like it's communication, but let's see. Instead of like a creative spark or insight, right? What is this Ace of Wands for Capricorn? The Three of Pentacles. I'm telling you, somebody wants to work with you. Somebody wants to move in. This will be a collaborative effort. You may want to cleanse the person. I don't know how you would be able to do that unless they are into what you are into. But you may need to cleanse the person before you bring them into your space. There's a interesting situation between you and the inhabitants of your home, because I do feel here that maybe this is someone who mirrors you in some type of way. This is someone who reflects light. So this may be a very spiritual person, or they are on their way. Once they come into your home, they will be anyway. Your home, for some reason, I feel like your home unlocks certain things in people. But a message coming in probably about an opportunity here, dealing with a house or a home. There's something here with the water is clean. There's something about the water being clean around the home, water being clean, the coast is clear, basically. All right. What is this purification card for Capricorns? The 10 of Wands, you've been through a lot. You have a lot of burdens to release. Justice, go ahead. Things are about to work out. Judgment, something is about to work out in your favor. It's highly ordained. So it's like you have to get all of this negative energy off of you, whatever that is. It's just a heavy burden, overwhelmed, overpowering, oppressive energies. All right. So it's important to clear those, because you are a phoenix rising from the ashes. And I really feel as though there's something to do with, maybe some of you are healers, readers, any type of spiritual practices that you have. They want you to clear your talisman. So there may be some things in your mystic pantry, okay, that need to be cleansed. What is this infinite supply? They say that you are supplied all of your days and your tomorrows, so no need to worry about that opportunity that presents itself. It's not something that is going to be draining, damning. You're not going to betray yourself when you take that opportunity. Some of you may see birds. Birds have a lot of messages for you here. Wow. Okay, so there may be a string of birds. And usually birds flying like a V. It's always a lead bird, okay? But I just feel like this kind of look like a Disney movie or something, like they doing something like that. That means that the ancestors are really, or spirits, are really weaving things together for you to help you to release this burden, because it was undue suffering. All right. What is this infinite supply for Capricorns? Ace of Swords and the Five of Wands. All right, so there's some type of truth being expressed here. There's some type of offer that may be coming in. Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. And there may be some competition for this, which is crazy. So there may be some people fighting over money, fighting over finances. Or maybe you are conflicted with yourself in your spirit, right? So that's why you go back into that sacred space. Maybe you are conflicted about something, and then you get this insight about how there's nothing to worry about. There's no need to stress. What is this Five of Wands? Is this Capricorn in their mind? The Knight of Pentacles. Take your time. Things are going to begin to pick up here slowly but surely. Just stick to your plan. All right. Take your time. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles. Take your time, because you're going to be okay. King of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so there may be someone who was spying on you. That may be why that Five of Wands is there. There may have been some type of challenges from a group, a couple, or whatever this is that has been trying to betray you in some type of way. And they want you to pull away from dishonest associations. Go ahead and master, if you can, at least one of the 48 powers every week, right? Put it on your to-do list to make it some of your legal standing. Not the manipulative part about it, okay? It's like I think the law 10, or one of the laws, and I did a blog about it, but it says stay away from the ungrateful, stay away from the disgruntled, stay away from the disrespectful, stay away from people who do not align with who you are and how you coming, okay? So if their plans are far more different than yours, yeah, because somebody's really wishing on your downfall in some type of sense, and that's crazy. It's maybe a man or a woman, but this is ending. Like I said, take time out to rest, take time out to connect, because this card, that's what it looks like here in this infinite supply. Take time out to rest. The old must be released so that the new can enter. So it's very important to release yourself of any type of old thoughts, thought patterns, habits, things that created havoc in your life. Really audit your life and pay attention to those. Kali is here if you deal with Kali, but I do feel as though you are sitting in a lotus flower. You are being protected and taken care of. What is this? Endings and beginnings. Strength. You're stronger than what you think. The Knight of Swords, communication coming in about where you are going, and they want you to assert yourself because you're moving away from challenging times. You're moving away from this pain, this hurt. It's important that you use your logic because a cycle is over, and that's where this collaboration comes in. That's how you're going to know that this cycle is over, because of that opportunity that's presented, as well as this peaceful person that you're going to help to awaken certain things in is moving in. All right, that's that on it. What else? Okay. Thank you. All right, Capricorn. I pray that this gave you some type of insight and clarity. All right. Oh, okay. I'll talk to y'all in about a minute.